Hey guys, Nolley Tillman here. Sorry I'm a few minutes late, but I have some very exciting news to share before I jump into tonight's gratitude challenge. Just give me a minute to get myself together here. I'm switching gears. I was just being interviewed. I'm going to be on this amazing podcast. Um, and you guys need to check it out. It's by these two awesome women, and I'm trying to pull it up and make sure I give you the right name. And I'll drop the link in the comments on the other side of this, and it's called A Different 50 is the name of the podcast. Leslie and Donna do an amazing job, and it's geared towards African American women over the age of 50, and they just talk about life issues. And life is real interesting right now. And I was just so blessed and grateful for them to invite me on and talk about a variety of different things. So when the episode goes live, I'll make sure you guys all know about it. But A Different 50, it's podcast on I know it's on iTunes and stuff, but I'll drop the link to it in the comments of this, and I'll post it all over my page when my episode goes live. But check them out. So that's what I was doing. That's why I was late. So the blessings continue to abound. So thank you, Donna. Thank you, Leslie, for having me on. Can't wait to hear the show when it goes live. So anyway, with that out of the way, that's my big news. That was my big announcement. I'm so excited about that. But welcome to day 3 of my 15-day gratitude challenge. And again, I'm talking about gratitude because it's one of the pillars of, manifesting what you want, manifesting success in your life. If you want to deeper dive into how it all works and why it matters, check out my secret sauce video episode on that. That's on my page on Facebook, called Are You Manifesting Gratitude? But for this purpose, what I'm doing is I'm going live on Facebook just for a few minutes every day for the next 15 days to the end of the month. And every day I'm just going to talk about something I'm grateful for, and then give you some tips and tricks in terms of how to make things actionable around that theme in your own life. So you will get homework, but it's okay. And I have a very special bonus. I put together this playlist that I'm calling my gospel adjacent quarantine playlist on Spotify, and I'm going to drop the link. So stay to the end, and I'll put the link in the end of the broadcast tonight at the end of the live. I put it together because it's uplifting, but it's not. There's some gospel songs on there, but gospel music isn't my forte. It's sort of gospel-ish, but it's things like Ashford and Simpson singing about "Find a Cure." That seems to make sense for the quarantine, right? There's things about that I'm grateful for, and things that I love, like hip hop music and songs about love, not romantic love, but just loving each other as humans, and being grateful for sunshine and rain, joy and pain. Yes, there's Rob Bass, and yes, there's frankly Beverly Mays, and there's a whole bunch of things in between. So check it out. Let me know what you think. There's almost 70 songs on there, and that's my free gift to you as part of this gratitude challenge. Those are songs that help me to be in the right mindset. They lift my spirit and help me manifest gratitude every day. So I put that together. I'll drop the link in at the end of the broadcast for you. So, but today, let's just get right all into it. And today, even though I was running late, I am thankful for the gift of time. Time. Yeah, every day, that we wake up to see is another gift of time. We get 24 full hours. That's to do with what we want every single day, and that's a blessing. My dad, some of you guys know my dad, some of you don't, but if you don't know, my dad lived till he was 100 years old. He passed away in a couple of years ago, a couple of months after his 100th birthday, and he had always said he wanted to live till he was 100. So he claimed that, and he manifested that in his life. And when he passed, when he started to, slow down a little bit and stuff, he would tell me and my brother like that he left nothing on the table. He led a super full life. He and my mom literally traveled the world. There wasn't a country that he wanted to go to that he hadn't gone to. There wasn't a state that he wanted to visit that he had never seen. He was right with all the people in his life. He had all of the professional experiences that he wanted to. He had all the personal experiences that he had ever dreamed. And he always used to say he even had some things and been some places and met some people he never thought he would ever meet or see or experience in his wildest dreams. So that's the kind of life that we want to live. My dad made the best of every day, and he made the best of his time. And, and I selfishly, I want that for me so that when I go, my family, I hope they'll miss me, but they'll be like, you know what? Yeah, she lived a full life, and that's a blessing, and that's a lot to be thankful for. He left nothing on the table, no regrets, right? So, and the gift of time is the thing that allows us to do that. One of the gifts of the quarantine for me is I've gotten a lot of time back in my day, because on average, I commute into New York City, and on average, I'm commuting maybe about 2.5 to 4 hours a day. So to get that level of time back, tonight I went for a 2-mile walk around my house tonight. I could never do that. Like commuting on, I'm going on bike rides with my family and just, enjoying dinner together. And so I feel like I'm energized by the gift of time that I have by not having this commute, because we're all working from home right now. And so that's a gift that the quarantine gave me. And I'm reconnecting with people. I talked to a friend of mine. She, I just launched my coaching business. She launched hers, and every now and then we've been playing text tag for the longest, trying to find time to connect with each other. And today we just put our foot down and made it happen. And I FaceTimed with her, and it was awesome to catch up with her and see her and stuff. So time is a gift, and a lot of us, because certain aspects of our lives are slowing down. I know some of the things that I used to do are slowing down. I'm still working on them, but just the pace is a little bit slower, right? Because we can't meet in person, or we have to learn how to do things differently and stuff. So I feel like I've been blessed with this whole gift of time during this quarantine, and I'm making the most of it. So my question to you, now that it's your turn, is how are you making the most of this gift of time? And making the most of your gift of time doesn't mean doing all this stuff in the time that you have. Sometimes you just need to take a time out. I did a video about taking a pause for power. Sometimes you need that break, that rest. Okay. So, and that's an investment, and that's a wise use of your time, is just to use some time to rest. So how are you using your time? Do you need to use it to rest and recharge? Do you want to learn a new skill, read a book, reconnect with people? Recalibrate your expectations, work on your purpose, whatever it is, right? What are you doing to use your gift of time that maybe this quarantine, the lockdown has given you? Maybe you're connecting with your family. Maybe you and your goldfish are spending more time together, or whatever it is. Maybe it's just you. Maybe you're spending more time with yourself and just taking time for yourself, or catching up on that book, reading that book, or catching up on that Netflix series, right? It's okay to do stuff for yourself. So my challenge to you is sometime between now and the next episode, and we covered a lot of things in the first couple of episodes. The first episode, we looked at the gift, the blessing of relationships, even the bad ones, the good ones and the bad ones. We looked at in the second episode, we looked at the gift of creativity and being grateful for creativity. Tonight, we're being grateful for the gift of time. So how are you using your gift of time to manifest what you want in your life, to recalibrate, to reassess what's really important? Maybe you just need a break. Maybe you just need to sit somewhere and be still for a little while, and that's okay. Maybe you want to learn a new language, and that's okay, right? Whatever it is for you, do that for yourself. Take 15 minutes a day. On the on the relationship day, on day one, I challenged you to take 15 minutes a day to just reconnect with two people. Yesterday, I challenged you to take 15 minutes a day to channel your creativity, and just use some of that 15 minutes to recalibrate and do something that is valuable with your time, even if it means just sitting somewhere and being still. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. This is a great time to do that thing that was on your to-do list forever that you never had time to do. Well, now maybe you have time to do it. I posted a few days ago that I finally got the shelves in behind me in my office hung up. I didn't do it. My daughter hung them up for me, but we got it done, and that's a gift. So what's on your to-do list? Go handle that, do that, and sound off in the comments, share it with me, or come back tomorrow and let me know how things went and what you're working on, and how are you making the most of your very valuable time during this slowdown period. And again, before I sign off, I'm going to drop the link to both the different 50 podcasts that I was just interviewed on, so check me out on that when it comes out, but follow them. It's a great podcast. And my bonus, my special gift to you is my gospel adjacent playlist. I'm going to drop the link to that. Check that out. Use that. Maybe use it for your exercise track, or use it to do some meditation and some yoga. Who knows? But just use it. Hope you enjoy that. And join me tomorrow, Saturday. I'll probably come on early in the afternoon. I'll post something on my channel to let you guys know what time I'll be on tomorrow. And come on back for day 4 of my 15-day gratitude challenge. Thank you so much for being here. Share it with a friend, and I will see you tomorrow.